to myself, what a wonderful world.
Look at our hotel. Okay, so let's talk about yesterday real quick because I left off at, I don't know where I was. So yesterday we were trying to cross the border. It was impossible. We got into San Ysidro at about 7 p.m. or so, and that was awful. Everyone was commuting, trying to come in and going back home. It was a mess. So we ended up going back to National City and we stayed there the night. So that was Friday night. The whole Friday was about traveling. And then this morning, Saturday, my pre-labs were at 8 a.m. and we ended up crossing at 6, so we had about an hour and a half. We wanted to be earlier, better late than never. So we crossed in about 15 minutes. So that is way better to do. So we ended up crossing in the morning at 6 o'clock, and it was great from the National City Hotel over here. The courts yet was not ready for us. So my experience at the med spa as well, because you guys can't tell, but I also got Botox. I'm gonna talk about that. So I get there at 8 o'clock. I was attended pretty fast. I was very, very happy for that. The only thing that I did wait a very long time for, or a good amount of time, was for the Botox. So I get to Vive and we're waiting, and the staff is very, very friendly. So at the last minute, I decided to get Botox because I like the way they do it here. You get more units per what you're paying for. So I ended up getting my lab works done, and that took about an hour or so. And keep in mind, a lot of women were coming in, going to the med spa, which is connected. It's connected underneath, yeah. So the bottom level is like the med spa, and the nutritionist is there. They do your EKGs and your blood work there. So it was so convenient. It was amazing. And the facility is super nice, super clean. There is cameras everywhere, so you feel very safe. Labs came out great. They came out really good, and I ended up waiting because my BMI was 29.1. So so today I'm kind of like fasting. I'm eating just like Jello and a little bit of peanut butter and then water and Pedialyte just for tomorrow because that's such a major headache from the Botox. But I ended up being 29.1, but they said okay, like I was okay. I am getting I'm basically gonna be on my cycle. Left there about 11 because I waited for a while to get my face done, and I got my confirmation. My coordinator Alexa, she ended up messaging me. She messaged me around 3 o'clock giving me the okay that you are fine. My schedule is tomorrow morning, which is a Sunday at 5:30 a.m. I have to be there, and I'm praying to the universe that I am the first one in line with Dr. Omar. I will be vlogging all that, absolutely. Hopefully in my waiting room, I'm able to vlog. I'm pretty sure I can. So I'm gonna be doing that. And yeah, you guys, it's tomorrow. By the time you guys see this video, it has passed about like a month or so. I'm so nervous. If you guys don't know, I'm getting a BBL and they're fixing my scar. And I'm not looking for anything crazy. I just want something nice and subtle, but obviously a little bit noticeable. And I'm looking for the hips. I'm also getting my arm lipo unless he says no. So yeah. So I'm very nervous. I currently have a headache because of the Botox. Leave it Sergio? Yeah, Sergio. He's the one that is like the main lead coordinator. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering names, but he was also super, super nice, and he was very comforting. And I paid all my surgery there, and then tomorrow I pay my recovery home, meds, and my Botox. I ended up getting Botox, and I've gotten it many, many times before, but this time I ended up doing the masseter on the jaws for biting, and then also it's supposed to give me a little bit more of a contour. So it was $300, and that's 50 units, you guys. 50 units for $300. If you get that in the States, 50 units per unit is about $11.25. Some places $12.75, and I know in my hometown it's like $13 to $14 per unit. So I paid $300 for 50 units, and she ended up doing my forehead, my crow's feet, my mascara to give that little bit of that jawline and the tension, and it was well worth it. She took a good 30 to 40 minutes, and keep in mind they squeezed me in. I asked at the last minute, she was booked, and they were so kind enough to squeeze me in. So they squeezed me in. She talked to me. I've never had someone who did my Botox like marked me up with the pencil, and she did, which I absolutely loved because she was very thorough with her work and she was talking to me on what she was gonna do. All in all, I had such a great experience there. I was there for about 3 hours because of that incident, which I would do all over again, you guys. It was awesome. The staff there is really nice. They're very calming. And I've just been, you know, you're in a different country basically, right? You know, we're in Mexico. Who would have ever thought? We are staying at the Quartz Hotel, and I do want to say that this hotel is beautiful. We're like in the medical clinic, the other building that's like right over here. It's like medical clinics, and I'm gonna go and see the BBL pillows and kind of look at the fajas and just walk around a little bit, you guys, because again, my appointment's tomorrow at 5:30 and I have a huge headache, and I haven't really been eating at all, just to kind of like get that BMI down. All right guys, so I will see you guys tomorrow for surgery day. Okay, so I'm currently waiting. My roomie, she just went in. She's amazing, but yep, update. I have to wait another hour and a half or so.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.